Hey everyone, sorry for the dirty presentation here, just a shop sink. I am going to do a review on the Danner. This is called the Danner Vicious boot. This is an 8-inch. This is my summer boot. I got them through as many weeks as I could. I actually nursed them along to get to winter. Shoestrings were breaking, so I tied them in knots to get me by to the end of the year. That's an issue I seem to have with boots, is I break the shoestrings. They wear on that eyelet right there. Danner actually sent me a couple pair. I don't know, it wasn't even 3 or 4 months in, I had started having trouble with the breaking laces, so they sent me a couple pair. Changed them out. Of course, it happened again. It's just gonna happen. Overall comfort of the boot was good. It does have a Vibram sole, which I'm familiar with. My Merrell's pretty comfortable. So yeah, overall comfort was good, but water resistance not so much. It does have a Gore-Tex liner. And you can see, I suspect the Gore-Tex was leaking right here. Both of my boots did this. You can see the dirty one. I cleaned up the other one. So they just wear there from toe flex, and I'm going to say within a few months my feet were getting wet on jobs. I do sewer and septic work, water main repairs and that sort of thing. And yeah, my feet were getting wet already. So at first I suspected I was getting over the height. You know, they call it an 8-inch boot. You got about, what, 6 inches there, 5.5 or so of height before you overcome that. So I fill it up with water and see, you can tell where it's leaking. And again, that's something that just developed within a few months of having them. So I don't know if that Gore-Tex liner just wears out from toe flex also, and it develops a leak right there, but that's actually where it's leaking. You can kind of see the water running right out of that joint. So unfortunately, they're not good for water resistance. I thought about cutting these apart and getting a better view of that, but anyway, that's got to be what it's from. So, like I said, overall, I liked them. They were comfortable. I thought, hey, I'm going to order another pair, because usually I like a boot and then the manufacturer discontinues them. So I've got another pair waiting on me for next summer, sitting on a shelf. And then I thought, well, if this is a good boot, then I'll get the winter version. So I bought the winter version, and not so much. It's basically the same boot. Here's the winter boot. It's got 3M insulation, just 400 grams. My feet are always cold in these things. So it does also have a composite toe, which I don't need, but that's the only way it came. So far, they're water resistant. I was working on a water main a week ago, and I was up, eventually I ended up over the top and flooded them out and had to put them on the boot dryer, but up until that point, my feet were staying dry. So I don't know if it's the composite toe part that's making them cold or what, but I'm not real happy with that. So I will be looking for something different as far as an insulated boot. And I actually did buy a Keen boot. I'll show you that one real quick. It's a little messy too. The Keen boot, same thing. It's an 8-inch insulated. I wonder if their lace thing will be a little different. Maybe it won't wear out the laces as much. Time will tell. Composite toe on these two, and again, my feet are cold in these. So, and I wear a wool sock. I've tried different socks. It says Keen Warm. Yeah, whatever. This is on Danner boots, but not real happy with those either. And my feet are getting sore. I get like heel pain from both. I've been alternating them, trying to break them in. So I'm looking forward to summer where I can get back to my summer boot. Hopefully, water resistance wise, it does a little better next time, but I suspect I'll have the same issue. So I don't know if that can ever be rectified with the way these split out. But like I said, I did bought them in early spring of 20. So I wore them all of 20, the summer of 20, and then I nursed them through this year. And these cracks developed, I don't know when, but I mean, I was having issues with them. I should have retired them, but I kind of wanted to, they were comfortable and I wanted to get as much as I could. Spent a couple $100 on them. So anyway, overall, I would say they're a decent boot, but just not happy with the waterproof part. If they could get that figured out, and then a better eyelet system so they wouldn't break laces all the time, that would be cool with me. And then maybe I'd keep buying them. But I'll keep searching till I find a different boot. I've been through Wolverine and Irish Setter, whatever that was called, and then the Keens and Danners, and I just can't seem to find one that's going to work well. Cheers.